checked it out on another streamer's stream one day. Thought it looked pretty cool. Of course, it's got zombies in it, so I seem to be playing anything with zombies in it these days. The Infected, kind of a sandboxy game, which I love. Developed by one guy apparently, so obviously very talented. Just wanted to check it out. Start up a new game here. Start day 10, which is the spawn. The first time a swarm starts, the spawn starts at 3. I guess it goes up from that every time. I'm not sure. We'll check it out. Enable predators. The game does have things like foxes and wolves and all that kind of stuff, which likes to chew on you. Enable Zambies, which is it's a combination zombie and vampire, which sounds like fun. Enable autosave. I never save, so I'm going to enable that. So let's fire up, see what's going on. Start stream 2 because stream 1 imploded on me. So let's give her a try. Of course, follow, subscribe, all that cool stuff on YouTube. I am streaming live on Twitch as well as an experiment. I don't know if my rig can handle all this fun stuff, but here we go. That's a big tree over there. I've not seen one that big before. That's cool. Of course, it's got a bit of a tutorial. I want you to build gather stones and sticks and all that fun stuff. There's the stones. They seem to just fall out of the air. So, your interface here, you got your backpack. Medicated bandages and bandages. You can get infected wounds and regular wounds. Obviously, infected wounds take the medicated bandage, that type of stuff. There's your food. They give you some beef stew, MREs. There's your backpack. All the stuff so far. I don't know if stuff unlocks as you go farther. So we're going to build just up front once I get a stick here. Find a stick laying on the ground somewhere, I guess. There's one. So we'll get the axe fired up. That puts it on your backpack automatically. And it's kind of a representation of the back of your backpack or whatever. Automatically puts it on the 1 key. So the first thing you're going to need just to fire up and get some, you're going to build with these wooden foundations to start off with. But you're going to need this saw bench to get started. I built a couple of them. And you'll see why in a second. Tap to get rid of that. And we'll go in here. Foundation. I'm going to build something kind of up high this time. Snapping system works real good. Don't have to mess around with placement. It looks like it figures it out pretty quick. And you see it has a kind of a wireframe for everything. That's cool. You just have to kind of add stuff into it. And I'll show you here when I'm building one of the benches. So you just kind of add stuff to it and then it builds it, which is kind of cool, kind of straightforward. I am streaming this over on Twitch. I'm going to start streaming a little bit more. I used to do it a little bit. By no means am I a big streamer, but I enjoy it. I can talk video games all day long. So you just drop your logs on there. They saw it up automatically. I guess you got magic elves or something that help you saw. Get those going. You can add the logs. The foundations take, I think it's 4 logs, and then 4 logs, 6 planks. You grind away. It is pretty grindy to start here. I don't know if it gets better in the later stages. It's one of the bigger trees. Pretty good looking game. I say my rig's not the best, so when I find a game that plays smooth, it's kind of a bonus. So there's our first foundation built. Second foundation. I'm gonna build down the row here, get some stairs happening. It's actually amazing what one person can come up with. These guys that can do games just by themselves. I guess the tools are there these days that help that. But it's still amazing when you figure one person spent a lot of time on this. Get it to the point where it's an actual game that people can play. I just need some planks, so continue. 204, get rid of this one here, I guess. The trees will grow back eventually. In case you got any green piecers out there that are worried about the deforestation. Okay, now I get that built. Let's get some stairs happening here so we can actually get up in there. Build those. Like I said, the game from what I've seen is, you know, grind, but it's a kind of a chill game where until the zombies started or the Zambies start showing up, it's a pretty chill game. Decent graphics, decent sounds. What more could you possibly want from a game, right? Zombies and good graphics. So I guess everything's got logs, so I guess we just need planks to get rid of get some stuff built. Should be the stairs. There we go. So we got the base foundation of the base up. I mean, you can pretty much drop wireframes at any point, so it helps when you're kind of just laying stuff out. Doesn't cost you anything, which is kind of cool. I like doing the first level here all with windows, just so I can shoot out of them. Just kind of. Because it does get pretty hairy with predators and stuff. Door frame in there. So that kind of lays out the basis of what it's going to look like. Let's take a look at how I'm doing for nutrition. Thirst, probably going to want me to get a campfire up next. What do we got here? Items, food and drink. Bulk, no weapons. No, it's in here somewhere. There you go. I don't know if you can do it inside. Yeah, it looks like you can do it inside too, which is cool. I guess things don't burn down this game. This one wants a bunch of rocks, if I remember correctly. So it needs firewood, 0 of 8. Now firewood's pretty cool. You just kind of right click on this harvest, and you get sticks and firewood. You can use sticks as fire material too once it gets up and running, but let's put some what we got, firewood stand. We'll put that there. Stick stand. Everyone needs a good stick stand. See, that sticks up. You just okay, there's a deer over there. Super skittish. Run away at. We don't have anything quite yet to take it on or kill it. I'll build something here in a second. I could use. I guess I could make a pickaxe. Oh yeah, they need to make a blade first for it. There you go. Like I said, after you make it, it goes right on your back, so I should have a couple things. There's my axe and my pickaxe. Can't remember how many stones I actually need. Not many. Need 5 more. Save some time, get this working. This is one of the kind of stuff you can grab, harvest that up. You get corn, which is important for carbs. Also, you get some seeds out of it, so you can kind of start your own garden. There we go. We've got a campfire going. Now, one of them. How are we going for bark chips? You can use that for the fire as well. We'll just throw that in here. Just almost fills up the fire completely. Plank and nails. See what they got left in the tutorial. Hunting for proteins. Stone spear. Let's see what a stone spear takes. Stone blade, stick, and plant fire. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. So we should have some sticks here. One more. And then I can do the stone blade again. This wants, there's our stone spear. Okay, this is loaded up. I get that. We could make an attempt at the deer, I guess. She's awful skittish, though. Another way, of course, is fish. It's a lot more entertaining for you guys to watch me mess around in this. It's kind of dark. It's not bright light. It's overcast. Weather systems in this is pretty cool too. Not sure if it snows eventually. I think it does. But it definitely rains. See, I can't really see anything properly. Oh, there we go. We got one. So we'll get this guy out of the water. Drop him over there. It's a trout. Harvest that up. Automatically goes into your backpack under the food. So we got a couple of raw fish there. That should get rid of the, yeah. Speak of the rain, right? So that should fire that up, but it's not letting me do it because it's raining out. Just in time, of course. So it's not a big deal. We're not starving or anything. So I think what I'll do is I'll just get that corner happening. Deer's teasing me. Running that close. I'm gonna drop that on the bench, just get some planks out of that. That should give me, I think, enough planks to build those two walls. And then we should be able to put a, yeah, there's a roof. That deer really wants to be hunted. There you go. That should allow us to I should light the fire now. And you see the little dots on there. That you can drop your items on there to cook. Don't think you can cook the corn. No. Corn can be eaten just as is. And it should give you good carbs with the corn. And then some corn seeds, which we'll get to a little later. Need some nails before we can build, start doing that. One of the things we're going to need right off is a storage container. Put that there. You see the dizziness down there in the corner. It's telling me I need something. Oh, water. It goes away pretty quick. So the way you get clean water is you, pretty straightforward. Just go in, fill it up with dirty water, go back to the fire. Made it pretty easy to get water, so it's not something you're super struggling with. You can see I'm just adding materials to the different. Good day, Date. How's it going? Just testing out some streaming. Yeah, it's a pretty good. It's developed by just one guy, so seems to be pretty active. I'm not sure how old it is or anything like that, but I saw another YouTube video covering it. Thought I'd take a look at it. Seems like anything with zombies in it I seem to be playing these days, so what's one more zombie game, right? Single player so far. I'm sure he's got plans to make it multiplayer. It would be very cool multiplayer because it is kind of grindy. Like, as you can see, I'm spending a lot of time just gathering materials for the... And you do spend a lot of time. I played maybe a couple hours before just getting used to the game. And you do end up defending yourself from zombies or Zambies. Yeah, about a year old or so, yeah. I like the pace of it so far. It's pretty chill game. And it's only like 15 bucks on Steam, so it doesn't break the bank either. God knows I've wasted 15 bucks on other stuff that wasn't half as entertaining. Yeah, yeah, that's I mean, you figure one guy developing it. I mean, how much? Unless he's got full time hours working on it, it's a pretty tough go. But I mean, based on the stuff you can build in this, I mean, if you look at some of the items that going forward, I mean, it has power and electricity and all that kind of stuff, and harvesters, and it's got some depth. Should have some food ready here by now. Food doesn't burn. I don't know how long you can keep it on there before it does burn, but like I say, it's not as punishing as some of the other games as far as like managing that type of stuff. I didn't really look, to be honest with you. There could be a story behind it. I mean, you just kind of start. There's no plane crash or anything like that. Just maybe that's something he'll add backstory to it later. I'm not sure. I guess it's I'm here. There's zombies. There's Zambies. They're not. It's a cross between a vampire and a zombie. And they're fairly simplistic models. They're not really super super advanced. I don't know if he does all his own artwork or if he contracts that out. Oh, I seem to have used up my axe. Have you played many of the zombie games like 7 Days and all that kind of stuff? I know there's a ton of them out there. Yeah, I play a fair amount of DayZ, but I'm not a huge PvPer, so it tends to be kind of me running around collecting stuff, trying to stay alive. Trying to learn the maps in DayZ well enough that I can actually start PvPing a little bit. I enjoy the modded servers too. probably getting pretty tired here. What's going on? Yeah, not bad. Yeah, I mean, it's PvP is one of those things that some people really love. DayZ's pretty tough. I have Tarkov as well, which is no zombies, but as far as PvP goes, it's all about PvP. And I'm just not that good at it. So enjoyment tends to come from how good you are at something. Still need a couple logs there. So what do you play mostly? What's your big? Do you have one game that you play a lot of, or do you play a bunch of them? War Thunder. That one I haven't heard of. Oh, I see. Yeah, free to play is good. Free to play is always good. Oh, I'm dizzy again. Why am I dizzy this time? Thirst. Cutting logs is thirsty business, I guess. Yeah, I believe I have. Yeah, I got some clean water. That should fill that up. Probably should get a bed happening here. So I can get my energy back. Yeah, I've played. I have Medieval Dynasty. Again, another very grindy game. If it's the same one I'm thinking about, that is. What am I looking for here? Medieval, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think I died to a buffalo or a bear or something there a few times. Boars and bears, yeah. This one here, the nasties start coming out in a couple days. It, although it's supposed to be only swarms every, yeah, yeah. If you stick them, they attack you. This game, if you get if you hit a boar, it'll attack you. But there's also bears and wolves that run around. And then the Zambies start coming after you after 4 or 5 days. Let's put some... How's the sound on the stream? Am I too loud or too quiet, or is the game too loud? What do you think? No, the game is fairly quiet. Everything's up 100. Yeah, I'm just going to check the settings on that. Maybe I don't have an output. I switched from OBS to the more advanced OBS. I'm not sure if it's working quite the same. How's that? Okay, that. I think that should add in some sound now for the. Let me go choppy chop and see if I can get some sound out of it. Yeah, that looks to be based on the settings. It looks like it's super loud. I just dropped it a little bit. Yeah, the game sounds are more interesting than my voice, I'm sure. We almost got this whole camp built. Takes a lot of trees. Now, this isn't even really a big, big base yet. And try to get this bed built and skip the night. Not that it's too dangerous at night yet, but your energy goes down, so you don't have it's good enough for now, I guess. You can actually build a cart once you get some iron. It carries a lot more wood, but iron's a little ways down the road for me. Yeah, well, I don't, right now I don't have a separate rig to stream with, so it's probably choppy or pixelated. But, you know, if I get some followers and all that kind of stuff, I might do this full time down the road. It's hard to say. I'd like to, but there's a lot of people that would like to be a regular streamer. I've got pretty decent internet service where I'm at, but my machine's only an i5, so it's I'm glad it's working for you though. Whereabouts are you in the world? Yeah, I'm not sure what engine he uses for it. I guess that's kind of the stuff I can look up. But yeah, I think he's done a brilliant job. Down under, eh? Well, I'm up in Canada, so we couldn't be any further away, I guess. Just in time as it starts to rain again. Yeah, the ambient sounds are pretty good too, like the forest sounds, and the animal sounds are a little bit dry, but overall pretty neat, pretty cool. Certainly better than I could do. Trusty this. I'm glad when I crashed or got stuck on this island, you know, at least they let me keep a lighter. It really helps out. Okay. That's pretty good. Good start. Get the camp up and running. Anything left on the build a forge? Okay. No, I just bought the game. Cool. Like I say, I don't know how deep it is yet. I mean, it's got like there's a lot of stuff you can harvest, and there's caves and stuff. But yeah, I think it's worth $15 or however, $15 that I paid for it. Oh, okay. Well, I honestly don't know if it was $15 US and translated to Canadian. That's about the same as what you're paying, but over here, $20 is almost getting to the point where it's almost the price of a couple of beers. So about the same price, you don't get the same kind of hangover. So this, another fire, you have to power it up. Yeah. Us, it's just our wonderful taxes that we get to pay that drives everything up. starting to get back. Better go on the plant search here. See if I can find any. Man, I want to see if I can chop this big one. I haven't tried to chop a massive tree like this down before. Oh, it can't be cut down. I wonder why. That's strange. Someplace I haven't been down here before. I think that'll do it for the first episode. I'm going to be uploading these about 1 hour chunks to YouTube. I'll continue on, be the second video. And, you know, if you like, drop a follow there or subscribe on YouTube. It helps me out. And take it easy. Welcome back to the Infected. We've got our base built here. Just